All right, Connor. So start with the finger exercises. One thing to make sure is your pinky. You're playing on your fingertip with your pinky, and also make sure you're playing closer to the fret rather than this side. You notice it sounds bad here. The closer you get to the fret, the easier it is to actually play the note. And when you're playing, your fingers, think of your fingers almost like pistons. They should be in place, kind of ready to go, and not out here, like I think you were doing something like this, and like kind of moving your fingers around. Keep them ready to play where they're gonna be, where they're gonna be when you play. So it should sound like this. It should look like that. Your fingers should never move far from the string. Okay? So do your finger exercises. Keep in mind pinky, play on your fingertips. The other thing I showed you, this spider exercise. This is going to help gain independence of your fingers. So start by placing all 4 fingers on the same string, but one on each fret. So you start everything on the 6th string here. Turn the guitar so you can see it. And then lift just 1 and 3 and bring it down to the next string, put it on the 5th string. Then lift 2 and 4 and come down. And it's hard to do, but after, it's going to take a while to get used to it. But just keep moving it, go down and cross over. With 2 and 4, we cross down to the 4th string. And then again, 1 and 3 come up together and go down together. That's the key, is moving them in pairs like that. And that's kind of training your muscles and your brain so that your fingers can really move any direction you want them to. That's called the spider exercise. And then we started working on basic rhythm patterns. So switching to my right hand. And then we were doing this on the A chord. I showed you the 5th fret, the 2, and then bar with the 1. Just a little A triad here, 3 strings. And on your right hand, you hold your pick. I hold it a little bit looser than I do when I'm playing single notes. I hold it kind of like this, and I'm going to strum. So the key is your right hand is always going down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, and I want you to play something that sounds like this. Okay, so I'm only hitting the top 3 strings when I go down and up. And you will occasionally, you hear I hit that D string open, you will occasionally hit that by mistake, and that's okay, but what you need to do is try to mute that string with your left hand. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my right hand. So I have the chord played, but I'm getting my 3rd finger ready to mute the strings. So I play, mute, play, mute. Play, mute. So that's so even when I lift, sometimes I'll keep the 4th string muted, so I don't. If I hit it, it doesn't sound. You don't play a note. So just start slow. Just go. And then that's kind of the rhythm. We'll do some more advanced rhythms when we do me and Julio down by the schoolyard. It'll be more like a rhythm of chords. I can't remember the rhythm now. Notice the rhythm's different, but my right hand's still doing the same thing. Down, up, down, up, down, up. So you need to get that going, and then we'll start doing more advanced rhythms and faster rhythms. That's the same rhythm you're going to use for a lot of different rhythm guitar stuff. Like funk is all like that. It's like... It's all down, up. So we got to get that pattern going. All right, so work on that, and we'll see you next week.